You don't stay home because you're lazy. You stay home because the world feels loud, unpredictable, and slightly hostile. Home is not just a place. It is a psychological structure you've built to regulate your nervous system. Outside, your brain scans for threats, social cues, expectations, rejection, noise. Inside, that scanning quiets. Your cognitive load drops. Your body exhales. This is not weakness, it's biology. The human nervous system craves predictability, walls that don't judge, rooms that behave the same every day. When you stay home, you are minimizing variables. No surprises, no performance. People call this introversion. They're often wrong. Introversion is about energy balance. Avoidance is about threat perception. One restores you, the other protects you. Most home lovers are not avoiding people, they are avoiding dysregulation. Attachment theory explains this more clearly than personality labels ever could. In early development, a secure base is a caregiver. Later, that base can become a space. Your home becomes the object that says, "You are safe here. You don't need to be anything." That safety is powerful, almost addictive. Every time you cancel plans and feel relief, your brain learns something. It learns that home equals regulation. Relief is a potent teacher. You're not choosing home, your nervous system is. Over time, repetition turns preference into identity. I like staying in becomes this is who I am. Identity forms not from desire, but from what consistently reduces pain. You arrange your life around the sanctuary: remote work, delivery apps, online intimacy. The outside world starts to feel abstract. The inside feels real. Here's the danger no one warns you about. Safety without contrast rewires your expectations. When nothing challenges you, neutrality begins to feel like peace, and peace begins to feel like meaning. Rule card. What calms you can also quietly define you. But sanctuaries were never meant to be permanent residences. They were meant to restore you, not replace the world. In the next chapter, you'll see what happens when comfort stops healing and starts shrinking your emotional range. Comfort never announces when it turns on you. It feels the same: quiet, familiar, warm. At first, staying home heals you. Then, slowly, it begins to dull you. This is hedonic adaptation at work. Your brain adjusts to repeated pleasure and reduced stress. What once felt like relief becomes baseline. Baseline becomes boredom. Boredom disguises itself as calm. You stop feeling anxious, but you also stop feeling deeply alive. Dopamine doesn't respond to safety. It responds to novelty, effort, and uncertainty. When every day looks the same, dopamine output drops. Motivation follows. You tell yourself you're content, but contentment without movement is often emotional flatlining. Nothing hurts, nothing excites. This is the invisible trade no one talks about. You exchange risk for regulation, and regulation slowly replaces vitality. The outside world doesn't feel dangerous anymore. It feels exhausting. Not because it truly is, but because your nervous system did. This is how a sanctuary becomes a cage. The cage isn't locked. You just feel weaker outside of it. People misunderstand this phase. They say you're antisocial, unambitious, lazy. The truth is darker and more precise. Your system has optimized for safety over growth. Growth always contains micro threats: awkwardness, rejection, uncertainty, effort. When those disappear, so does expansion. You become extremely good at staying comfortable and extremely bad at tolerating friction. Rule card. What protects you from pain also protects you from intensity. Eventually, even home stops satisfying you. But instead of leaving, you retreat further inside. Screens, routines, mental isolation. This is not depression yet. It's something quieter, a narrowing of emotional bandwidth. In the next chapter, you'll see why some people choose isolation not out of fear, but out of a desire for control.